As a music educator, as someone who's been working with thousands of voices over the years, like more than 30 years, but especially with a lot of children's voices, young people's voices, teenagers changing voices, I normally am opposed to little kids, pre-adolescents, singing big songs like Whitney Houston songs or whatever, those kinds of songs, on topics that they don't understand. Because how can you sing about the tough stuff of life or whatever, or romance or whatever, when you are 7 or 9 or 12 years old, and also stuff that suits the voice of a young person? So today we have a 9-year-old girl called Pranysqa Mishra who sings a big song like that. And yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Yes! I love him so much. Full voice, again connected, but much more breath flowing.
Don't want a mic stand just hanging around.
I keep me where the light is.
Yeah. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. Please subscribe if you haven't. Just do it now. I'll wait. Takes a second. Thank you. My name is Johan Bester, your vocal coach here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And yeah, when little kids with big voices sing big songs, I'm not always a fan. So let's see how it went when this beautiful little girl, Pranysqa Mishra, from Tampa, Florida, went onto the America's Got Talent big stage.
Welcome to America's Got Talent.
Thank you.
You have the perfect look for the audition today. I love the look, love the dress. Who are you and where are you from?
My name is PRANYSQA MISHRA, and I'm 9 years old, and I'm from Tampa, Florida.
From Tampa, Florida. Welcome. How does it feel to be 9 years old on the biggest stage in the world?
Scared and, of course, really excited.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who did you bring with you from Florida?
I came with my mom, my dad, and my little sister.
And who is going to be the first person that you're going to call if this goes well for you today?
Definitely, I will call my grandma because she always wanted me to be in this big stage, and now, finally, I'm here.
Oh my gosh.
Finally, she's 9. Oh my gosh.
Ask one question. Who's your favorite artist in the world?
I have more than one.
Go on, give me a couple.
Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, and Tina Turner.
Okay.
You see.
And who would be your favorite judge if we're talking about favorites?
I have more than one.
No, you can only say one.
I don't know, it's you and Heidi.
It's me. It's me.
It was going so well.
I just want to say I love this young lady's personality, don't you? She's clearly well loved. Like I said, I work with so many kids in my life, so many young people. And it's so easy, normally, not always, because some people learn to sort of fake it, because they want to fit in. But it's normally very easy to see when a young person who still lives with their parents, that's what I mean, a child or a young person, when they are well loved, because they know who they are. They are confident in themselves. Not arrogant. Confidence and arrogance are two different things. She's confident. I can tell you now that she loves her parents and they love her and they take good care of her and they support her and I love the personality coming through. It is not a joke for somebody of that age to stand on a big stage like that. It's not a cliche either. It really, seriously, even for me as an almost 53-year-old to stand on a big stage like that, it would be a massive challenge for me. So 9 years old, that kind of confidence, that kind of ease to just be herself, that's brilliant. So I loved it. So hello, her favorite artists, Aretha Franklin, Whitney Houston, Tina Turner. So something in her musically, now getting back to my opening statement about young people singing those kinds of songs, something in her in her musicality, in the way she perceives music and feels music, responds to specific music. Something in her gravitates towards those kinds of singers. It just is the case with some people. So, and she's not the only one. We've seen that many times before, yeah, on these kinds of shows. But so there's nothing wrong with that. And probably her parents, or maybe her grandma, with whom she has a beautiful relationship, it seems, have played a lot of that music around her. But still, something in her had to like connect with that, gravitate towards that. And she started singing those kinds of songs, maybe since she was even littler than she is now, like 4 or 5 or 3. So she loves it. And her voice worked on these songs. I don't know. It's very interesting. I'm always cautious because we have to be careful with those muscles. In a pre-adolescent, vocal folds are very, very small. They are 2-3 millimeters long when you are born, your 2 vocal folds. And they grow to about 5 or 6 millimeters in most people pre-adolescents. Those are tiny, tiny muscles. And sometimes people put too much pressure on it by the start of music. They let these kinds of young people sing. And so that's why I'm cautious about it from a muscular point of view. Never mind the context of the song and can she relate to it. But anyway, let's see her sing.
Is everyone in here ready to hear?
Yep.
The stage is yours.
I don't know what she's going to sing.
Here we go. She's funny.
She is funny. Naturally funny. Mom is really nervous. Dad is focused.
When I was a little girl, I had a rag doll, the only doll I ever owned. Now I love you just the way I love that rag doll, but only now my love has grown. And it gets stronger everywhere, and it gets deeper. Let me say, and they got tired day by day. Yeah, do I love you, my oh my? Yeah, river deep, mountain high, yeah, yeah. If I lost you, would I cry? Oh, how I love you, baby. Baby, baby, baby.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you can't believe me, baby. Everybody, I'm out in
That is quite unbelievable to me. So it is very surprising, clearly, to the audience, and it was to me the first time I saw this, like last week or whatever. Very surprising when that big sound comes out of that tiny human. Okay? Then, the first thing I listen for when I hear that big sound coming out of such a small body, I'm like, this is going to be forced. It's going to be a pushy sound. It's going to be a sound that is not sustainable long term for these muscles. But for Pranysqa here, for Pranysqa, it seems so comfortable. He goes, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, she went to the freaking high F5 with absolute ease, but in a full voice. And did you hear the vibrato in her voice? Ah, that wobble, not wobble, but that pitch change, that's a vibrato. For a 9-year-old to have a vibrato like that is very rare. I've known less than what I can count on one hand 6, 7, 8, 9, 10-year-olds in my life who had a natural vibrato. So I don't know what to say. As a vocal coach, I couldn't hear anything in her singing that bothered me, that made me nervous about the way she sings. It is quite phenomenal how rich and full her sound is. That vibrato seems very natural to me. She sang from the low B flat, when I was a young girl, I had a rag doll, or whatever. So this is in B flat. She sang from the low B flat 3 below middle C, to the F5. Ugh, what is it now? I can't count. 1, 2, 3. B flat 3, yeah, to the B4. F5. Ek kan nie. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. F5. Okay. All in the same sound. That means her muscles, her vocal folds, and the muscles surrounding it, where the sound is produced, worked in the same action, in the same way, from that B flat to that high F. That is remarkable. It just is. And on top of that, she has the personality that we've touched on already, and she performs, she moves, but she doesn't. Sometimes, oh my gosh, sometimes little kids can have such, staged moves. Sorry, that's a bit gross. But, staged steps and moves that they do and stuff that somebody clearly taught them to do on a certain word or note or what. I didn't get that sense with her at all. She was just herself in her little princess dress that she's in, she's a little girl. And she moved and performed with her body and her face like a little girl. So, yeah, it's really rare. It's really special. There's nothing, I think, oh my gosh, except she definitely can't fully relate to the lyrics. It's not hectic. It's not like she's singing about, romance or anything like that. The song is a little bit more, I guess, doable by a young girl. But that's my only small criticism. Like if I worked with her, if I walked a journey with her, I would have tried to get her to sing things that are more logical for her to understand and to relate to as a 9-year-old. Because this is spectacular, but you can't build a career as a 9, 10-year-old singing only these kinds of Whitney Houston or Aretha Franklin or Celine Dion or Tina Turner songs. You have to build an artist profile that has something to do with what you are at that age and who you are, so, but anyway, let's see what the judges said. I think they liked it.
Thank you.
My gosh. I wasn't ready.
Oh my gosh!
My God.
I mean, I did not expect that. We expect a lot of things, but I did not expect that.
Thank you.
And you know what I'm going to do now? Because I honestly don't want to hear what Howie, Simon, or Sophia has to say.
Really?
I want you to call your grandmother and say that Heidi Klum pushed the golden buzzer for you.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. It was sort of, I sort of thought right from the start that this is going to be a Heidi connection because she was the one to welcome the artist and she clearly connected with this beautiful little girl. Yeah, look, I think it's rare that someone at that age sings so well. Such a big voice, such a big sound, the vibrato, everything I mentioned. And it doesn't bother me from a vocal educational standpoint. It's very rare. So that's all I can say about it. I think it was beautiful. I'd be very keen to see what she sings next. Will she sing something that's a bit more relatable and appropriate for her age? I hope so, because that's what I think could give her longevity if she wanted to pursue a career, which I think she should. So anyway, please let me know what you thought. I would love to hear your thoughts. I really appreciate your comments. I read as many of them as I can and respond when I can. It's very interesting to me to see what you thought about the things that we talk about here. So yeah, do that. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And until next time, always remember that your voice matters.